Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-July 2025 love reading. Thanks to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, source what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread, and the way it works is look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interest. We'll also pull some oracle cards to help with bridge and the gap. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so while I'm going to be referring to the card to the left as the energy and the card to the right as the other person's, if you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Fortune. So this is actually the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot, which is Jupiter energy. So yeah, this could just be saying that maybe while Jupiter was moving through your sign over the past year, maybe you had some signs and synchronicities regarding the connection with this person. If that's the case, I mean, if we look at the figure there, it looks like they're not physically in the room, so it could just be saying that there might have been some physical distance between the two of you, but I feel like ultimately you might have been getting a lot of guidance around how to handle the connection with this person in the past. Past position on their side, we have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it could just be saying that ultimately they might have wanted to get the connection off the ground with you, but as to whether or not they actually took action on it, that could be another story, right? What stands out to me there is those 4 paintings. It looks like they're covering the 4 seasons. So it could just be one of those things where they might say, okay, yeah, tomorrow's going to be the day I'm finally going to come forward, right? And it just keeps cycling by. But yeah, I feel like this is saying that ultimately they wanted to move things forward with you, but as to whether or not they actually took action on it, that seems a little bit more iffy. All right, present energy on your side, we have the 2 of coins. So Capricorn energy here. And yeah, given that we have that Capricorn full moon coming up, could just be saying that maybe around that time you'd be feeling like, okay, hot and cold as far as your feelings go, right? We see the one coin has the red heart, the other one has a much more icy look to it. So it could just be saying that from one day to the next, you might go back and forth as to whether or not you could actually see yourself building a connection with this person or not. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, so it looks like they will be making more of an effort now to actually help build a connection. And given that we see music as far as a musical instrument here and in the past on your side, it could just be saying that maybe the two of you have some kind of a connection through music as well. But yeah, it looks like this is saying that ultimately they will be trying to put more effort toward the connection now. All right, future energy on your side, we have the 7 of Cups. So yeah, this could just be saying that ultimately you still might not know quite where the connection's going with this person, right? Again, it almost looks like we see with this card as well. It looks like that person's not physically in the room with her. So it could just be one of those things. Maybe that's the main obstacle that the two of you have at this time, is that maybe there's a physical distance between the two of you that makes it difficult to really know, okay, can we actually build this connection or not? But either way, it looks like you're just a little bit unsure of where the connection's going. All right, future energy on their side, we have the World. So yeah, so to me, ultimately, this does look like this is saying that they would be willing to put in that work to actually continue to help build a connection. But yeah, I will say, given that we do see the World in this card as well, and we were talking already about the possibility of physical distance, maybe that's part of the issue, right? Maybe this person just travels a lot, so that could have you wondering, okay, would this actually work if we're not in the same physical space very often? So that could be part of what's at play there. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have Balance. So this is the equivalent of Temperance in traditional tarot, which is a Sagittarius energy, and that's your relationship house. So yeah, I do have to say, given the energies that we're seeing in the spread, at least for this current month, this might ultimately be a goal that you have, is to have a connection that feels balanced. But I will say it doesn't seem like you necessarily have that with this connection, at least not at this time. All right, and Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Ten of Wands. So yeah, this is a Sagittarius energy here, and if we look at the artwork, it looks like it's referring to Metropolitan, so it's like they might have traveled by train a lot, or, who knows, airline, you name it. But this does seem to again point to the potential that maybe they're constantly traveling. If that's the case, though, with the Ten of Wands, this could just be saying that maybe they're coming to an end of that particular cycle. So maybe as they're actually able to be more in your physical presence, then that might actually be what helps build the connection up. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love Oracle card deck. Just going to give this a few shuffles first. Alright, we'll take this card here, and I'll get this out of the way, and next we'll do the same thing with the Wisdom Oracle deck, so I'm just going to give this a few shuffles now. Alright, and take this card here, get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at that Messages of Love card first. Alright, we have Acceptance. It says everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I mean, a little bit vague, but if anything, if this is more of, like I said, where maybe the main issue here was that the two of you had a physical distance between the two of you that had you doubting whether or not the connection could go anywhere. With that Ten of Wands in the bottom of the deck on their side, it could just be saying that maybe that cycle is coming to an end for them soon, and then that might actually allow the connection to gain more traction. But we'll see what the Wisdom Oracle adds to the mix. Alright, we have Here and Now. There's the artwork, and the number is 32. So we'll see what this has to say. Alright, the relationship message says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware in this moment. As you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So yeah, definitely an interesting message there, because just reading that makes me think of the past energy on your side where I was saying maybe you were getting a lot of signs and synchronicities around this connection in the past. And if that's the case and you're having your doubts now, maybe ultimately the best thing to do would be to try to reconnect with that realm and see if you get more guidance around it there. But yeah, like I said, for a lot of you, it looks like the main issue might have been a physical distance thing. And if that's the case, it looks like that might be coming to an end for them soon, at least for an extended period of time. I don't know about permanently, but definitely more so than they would have been present physically recently. So that could definitely help improve things there. But hopefully that resonates with you guys. We're up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.